Have you ever made a mistake so big, it changed your entire life? Well, this is the unbelievable story of a man who accidentally bought land online. Yes, by mistake. And what happened next will absolutely shock you. Stick around until the end, because this accident turned into something far greater than he ever imagined. Imagine waking up one morning, checking your email, and realizing you just bought an entire piece of land by accident. That's exactly what happened to James, a 32-year-old guy who lived in a small town outside Dallas. James was not a businessman, not a real estate expert, just a regular office worker who liked browsing online auctions for fun. One night, while scrolling half asleep, he clicked on what he thought was a "Save for Later" button. But instead, he confirmed a bid worth $12,000 on a property auction website. By the time he woke up, the payment had already gone through, and the land, over 3 acres, was legally his. At first, James panicked. He barely had savings left, his credit card was maxed out, and his family thought he had lost his mind. Owning land wasn't part of his plan at all. But as the shock wore off, something unexpected began to unfold. James decided to at least see what he had bought. So, he drove 3 hours out into the countryside to visit his accidental purchase. What he found shocked him. The land was beautiful. Rolling hills, wildflowers, a small stream cutting across one side, and even a broken-down wooden cabin sitting at the corner. It wasn't some useless patch of dirt, it had real potential. The neighbors told him the land had belonged to an old farmer who passed away years ago. Since then, nobody had cared for it, and it sat untouched. Most people assumed it was worthless. But James felt something different. He saw peace, beauty, and maybe even opportunity. Still, he had no clue what to do. Sell it, keep it, build something. That night, he couldn't sleep. The thought kept spinning in his head. Maybe this accident wasn't a mistake at all. Back at work, James started researching. He learned that people were making good money turning land into campgrounds, RV parks, or even tiny home rentals. And because his land already had a cabin and water stream, it had unique value. So, he took a risk. Instead of selling the land right away, he invested his weekends fixing the old cabin. He cleared the weeds, painted the walls, and even built a small fire pit. Next, he listed the property online as a rustic off-grid getaway for people who wanted to escape city life. At first, James thought no one would book it. But within a week, he got his first reservation. 2 hikers from Austin willing to pay $150 a night. Then came another booking, and another. Suddenly, his accidental purchase started bringing in more money than he ever imagined. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. 1 month in, a storm hit and damaged part of the cabin roof. James had to spend nearly $2,000 on repairs. Another time, a group of campers left the place trashed, and he spent hours cleaning up. He also faced doubts from his family, who kept saying, "You should sell it before it becomes a burden." But James stayed committed. He kept improving the land, adding solar lights, setting up a water filter by the stream, and even building a small wooden deck for stargazing. With every improvement, the property's value grew. What once felt like a $12,000